Tamela Dumelang Sanvanani, and hello my beautiful people. Nakina neorapetsoa. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the 5th episode of The Nation's Perspective. So as you guys can see, we are still at the ever so beautiful Peachy Bar, a restaurant and bar on 44 Stanley that is filled with good food, good drinks, good people and good vibes all round. So today, Kilisarity superstar, big boy, huh? So today guys, we've got we've got an actor, we've got a model, we've got an MC, we've got a comedian, we've got a content creator. Now I know him as Filmed& Baloyi, but he's also known as Primo Baloyi, aka Mr. Brown Tome.
Please don't take my aka from me, let me do it. You guys know my name is Primo, aka Primo 19, aka Brown Tome, aka Banaba Fame.
Oh Jesus, are you like easy? Oh sorry. Dumela Futi. How are you?
Great,
Thank you so much for joining me.
It's a pleasure to be here.
It's
I was
great
never
to have
gonna miss
you.
this one. You know.
I'm sure.
We spoke long ago.
Superstar, yeah, no, Pella. We must
Get a shot.
tight schedule, guys. It was hard to get Primo here. Little thank you.
Get a shot.
Little thank you.
Get a shot.
I mean, I want to ask actually, Primo 19. It's our guy. Is Primo your actual name? The 19 king? What's the info? What's going on?
I've gotten this question 100 times, but I love it anyway. So, it might be a surprise, right?
Okay.
But the Primo part, I was a crumper. I used to crump.
Dear God.
That used to be my crump.
Dear God. Okay.
I used to be you see on my I've got Optimus Prime.
Oh, okay.
The Transformer.
Okay.
So I was Optimus Prime because while I was cramping, I could also change
Got you.
So then Optimus Prime was just too long. Now imagine you doing well and they're trying to cheer for you.
Optimus Prime.
Yeah. So I kind of just shortened it and then it became Primo.
Okay.
And then I played football. I played football for most of my life, 17 years of my life. My dad was a footballer.
Yes.
My dad played with number 19.
Oh, nice.
I played with number 19.
Oh, nice.
My brother plays now, he plays with number 19.
Okay.
So that's kind of like...
It's a history thing, it's been generational.
The Roman
The
numeral.
Roman numeral, not a fancy mates, Oh man, that's interesting. So what's Mr. Primo all about? It's interesting.
I'm just like, so I'm just this dude who just likes having fun.
Okay.
You know, I just like seeing people around me smiling and laughing, even if it's like for the silliest reasons. So I started doing that online, and now you guys think, bye, you guys don't take me serious anymore, and that's just who I've become.
Yeah.
You know, that's Primo. This is like my last life. I feel like I've lived 4 lives.
We're going to talk all about that. But before we get into that, so you guys know that by now, you should know that on this segment, we have something called #cancelled, where I basically ask my amazing guests next to me if they have a controversial or an unpopular opinion that could get them #cancelled, or maybe not. So Mr. Primo 19, what is your controversial opinion?
So there's a take I had.
Okay,
right?
let's hear it.
And it's tough. It's so personal.
Hey, please be very careful.
It's personal.
Be very careful. I am not responsible for you being cancelled. Just
I don't want to
say.
say this, but I've been having this gripe with the thought of raising another man's children.
Okay. Okay.
Very controversial take, but zero return on investment. I don't think
So you would never raise another man's child?
I don't think I ever would, even though I've been raised by
another man.
Yeah, like
wow.
I don't think it's something I would want to do, and I don't think it's something I would ask another man to do. Even though I think it's a beautiful thing.
Okay.
It's not that I have had bad stepfathers who treat me in a certain way, whatever the case.
Yes.
That I've actually had a really incredible one.
Yes, okay.
It's just I know that nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to understand. So are you saying, Jorge, you wouldn't raise another man's child, as in this child has an absent father, but you would be with somebody that already has
there's
children?
no father. If no.
Okay, but you would be with someone that has children
now I'm taking
and a
care
present father.
So in that sense, I would be taking care of. I would be helping take care of you by taking care of. Stress of being into this person.
Yes.
But hey, ntata how are you?
Yeah. Hi. Okay, that's interesting. thing. So in hindsight, you're saying you wouldn't date somebody who has a child. In hindsight, that's literally what you're saying.
I don't think I will.
Okay, so you're saying this off experience then?
Yes,
okay.
because when you take someone in, right?
Okay.
As much as we don't want relationships to feel transactional or whatever the case may be,
yes, of course.
you know, we move forward, and part of that is investing in the person that's next to you. In all the ways that you can. You invest emotionally, you invest with your time, you invest money.
Yes.
That investment, especially with a woman or with your counterpart, comes back in a way or two.
Okay.
The investment to another man's children does not come back.
You don't think in raising
it does not come back.
But hey,
how many Oscar speeches, Grammy speeches say, and I'd like to really thank my stepfather.
Because some people don't view their stepfathers as stepfathers. It's just my father.
I hear you, but the thing is, then it brings that gripe that I made that person, so she's thanking me for giving birth to them. Without me, there was no you.
So is this a stance that you have, like, period, point blank, or is it something that you just like, it's not my preference, but if I happen to end up there, then you know what?
So it's new, it's a new topic. You know,
it's something new.
Yeah, but Andrew Tate, making us think differently. Yeah, because you know these guys. I can't even hashtag cancel. I can't even hashtag cancel.
Okay.
Hashtag cancel. That's the closest guy. He's the closest guy. And as much as we don't want those extreme opinions kind of floating around in society and affecting young boys and things like that, these are things that we really need to think about.
Yes.
Because now, as a guy, it now boils down to certain things like that emotional suppression that guys go through that they don't talk about. It's all these type of streams that these niggas just keep quiet about, you know. Now every time we go for dinner or there's a family picture, I'm telling you know, or when you guys
fight. Okay, so would you prefer a present father or an absent father in the case that you're with somebody that had?
You?
Okay. So no woman with children for you.
Yeah.
And you know what? Honestly, that's your preference.
It is.
A lot of people have that preference. We all have different thoughts around that.
Yeah.
That is your preference.
Yeah, and I mean it's tough because, like I said, I've had an incredible stepfather.
Yeah.
He's late, but like he was an incredible. He treated my mom like a queen. Treated us, me, my siblings, beautifully. I just know that it would have almost been nothing for me. I would have moved out. My sisters would have moved out. Everybody was just left, and I don't think he would have gotten anything back that will make him say, "Yazin."
Okay, so then in the case that you are a man with a child, are you understanding then if a woman says to you, like, you're treating her like, listen, the greatest thing to ever walk on earth?
Sure.
You are so, you're like, no man, this is the love of my, rather I die.
Sure.
And she says to you, my boy, swallow wako, angeke. Is that then, you're okay with that? You're like,
hearts are mine. She can hit the door.
Okay. Hit the door. Okay. So right now, hit the door.
Yeah, I'm okay. I don't like forcing people into situations.
Okay.
So the moment I feel like I would be forced into one, it's just like I shut.
Okay. That's an interesting one. That's something actually that I've never gotten here.
Don't force the unforceable.
Unforceable. Lona just Okay. No. You know what? Actually, I can. You know what? I respect you. I respect you.
Because I know it was going on.
I respect you.
The way you were looking at me was changing.
No, but you know what? Honestly, for me, I think I'm just a very circumstantial person. Yes. So I'm a never say never person. So I'm a very there's nothing that I'll ever say, I will never do this. Unless it's like something very different.
You believe in your ability to deal with everything.
To deal with everything if I have to. But I also do respect the fact that you have to have certain boundaries for yourself as a person.
You have to have a choice.
Yeah, to be like, I don't want to deal with this. So that when you deal with it, you're like, no more, I'm in love. I am in
and it
love.
Makes sense. Not only I'm in love, it makes sense.
Okay.
You can go forward. Not this thing of trying to be toxic to each other and saying, no, I just love you. No, I'm making sense. Let's meet somewhere.
Oh, wow. So on top of Ujola, you've been very successful. You've done your thing. You've done very well. You've forced yourselves onto our screens.
I didn't force.
I'm joking. No, but you've done so well. I mean, you're all over our social media, whether it be TikTok, whether it be Instagram, whether it be whatever. And how's that been for you? How's it been stepping into the industry? Because, you know, in this industry, we are naturally, everyone who's in this industry likes attention. You can't even fight that, you know. And everybody likes to be the center of attention. And I mean, I'm sure you've had to step on a couple of toes. You've had a couple of people feel a certain way. You've had to deal with, I wouldn't say imposter syndrome, but having to put yourself into spaces where, you know, people feel intimidated by you. How has it been coming into the industry? How long have you been in it? What's your story around it?
This industry is so interesting. So the thing is, I'm new in almost every way.
Okay.
I'm not just new in the fact that I'm this new entertainer or new comedian. I'm new in the industry as a whole.
Okay.
A lot of people already knew each other. You know, a lot of people went to the same high schools and, you know, they struggled to come up together and things like that. I'm not one of those people. I've kind of just had my own journey thing. And then I decided to just show up here, type of thing. So there's huge imposter syndrome when I walk into rooms and when I walk into like a party.
Really?
Guys, it helps to be funny because they'll laugh.
Yeah.
But I still know those people are close. Those people could just turn around and talk about it at the same time. So I try not to think about it too much. I try not to go in there to be anyone that I'm not. You know, I just try to do my thing, play my role, and get out because I know people also there's a lot of egos.
Yeah.
With the people who like attention.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
ego.
Yeah,
that's true.
And now keep on a lawyer too. This kind of lawyer.
This kind of lawyer too.
It's dangerous, man. So I just don't like dealing with egos. I run away from ego. So I just think I've learned to handle a lot of things, a lot of people. I'm also older, so I like the fact that I got into the game at 28.
Yeah.
You know,
was it a hoodie?
How can you that's what they fell you know, so I'm very proud of that. But yeah, I know it's been a very interesting journey in this industry.
And I mean, obviously, I mean, you're not a kid, but you're the new kid on the block to some extent, you know what I'm saying? And of course, there's like the industry that you've chosen to go into, comedy specifically, is one that's in this country, it's not very famous, but it keeps the people going, right? And it's very difficult to be, well, I've heard that being a comedian, you have to constantly step into places where you have to prove yourself and take things to us. Do you know what I'm saying? When it comes to like brand deals, when it comes to work, when it comes to meetings, when it comes to anything,
when it comes
you're
to
just like,
I
get
about serious, guys. About serious. Just to laugh at me, guys.
No, but basically, like with that whole thing, how's that been for you trying to prove yourself in spaces and really trying to like get into places and be like, guys, this is funny, but shit, like I have a lot to offer.
Yeah, so I kind of made this big point to express my duality. I don't come in as Primo 19 is not who I am, type of thing, and people know that for sure. When you meet me, a lot of the time it's like, dude, I didn't think you were like this, or dude, you're so serious. I even think I'm boring in person, you know. So I'm a very different. No,
I'm fighting for my life to make this video
because you called me here. But I try my best to like stamp my duality. When you meet me in person, you meet in a totally different person to the person who's on social, to the person who engages with products. You know, so I think in that sense it hasn't been that tough. You know, hey, when I bust out the English, hey, they know who to sit up. Yeah. Module C. No, then they know for sure.
What are the amalgamated photosynthesis just don't match, and therefore, can we kindly just postpone this because I just cannot do this. It is unprofessional. It is. I just can't do it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it just takes a little bit of getting used to, but just be straight. Be straight. They must know who you are, who you are when you are engaging with your audience, and you are who you are when you're engaging with them, and when you're engaging on a business sense and on a level that's different to, you know, a person.
Yeah.
Just make that distinction. I think that's my.
And I mean, you're so creative when it comes to your ideas around your videos and your ideas around your content. You're very, very creative. I fight the laugh, but sometimes I'm like,
what? What? Why are you fighting? Why are you fighting?
No, man, but honestly, you're very, very creative when it comes to that. And I just want to know, like, how do you... as somebody who's in this industry, and sometimes finding creativity and finding inspiration for creativity is very difficult. So what is it that helps you keep being, what is it that keeps you going? What is it that keeps you
creative? Do I even have something that keeps me like that? Because I think I just try to stay myself. Like, people think I'm so different, or I've come across as so different that I don't need to do anything outside of who I am. I feel like then it's now a thing of me trying to get deeper into myself every time. Like every morning I have to try to remain connected and grounded to who I think I am in every interaction I have with Boneo. And I must be very present with you so that I'm inspired by who you are too, especially when you're a comedian, you have to relay the realities of life. You have to relay what's going on. You have to relay not only what people would find funny, but also just what they must focus on. What I must think about at this point. So when AKA passes away, you must bring light to him passing away too. Not just that they must be, you know what I'm saying? So in that, you have to stay connected with the people and with your environment. So I don't keep going, I stay me. I stay me, I try. And every morning I try to do the same thing. Keep me like not ginger tea. And fruit or ginger tea.
Healthy.
And they can do with bigs. When I exaggerate with bigs, I know that day maybe but I try my best to be consistent in being myself. And in that way I apply myself to everything that's constantly changing.
I actually very much relate to that whole thing of like having to constantly remind yourself to be yourself, because I entered the industry with my personality. Like my selling point was my personality. It was very like, I'm here, get papa, I'm who I am.
And then that makes you vulnerable.
Do you know what I'm saying? And that makes you very vulnerable. And sometimes you have to remind yourself that, yes, like in general, get papa and I'm bubbly, but now I've gotten to a place where I'm like, I'm actually a lot more in places where I don't know people. A lot of people have come to me and said like, "Oh, you look so serious. You look like
you're so different.
You're so different." And I'm like, when I'm in places I don't know, I'm very like to myself. I'm very reserved. And a lot of times when you get approached by people who watch your content or support your content, they approach you with a lot of energy. And that thing of like, people tend to forget that right now you have your own anxiety.
Do you think you have social anxiety?
I have social anxiety. I've never had social anxiety until I stepped into.
I was about to ask, do you think it grew?
Yeah, it started when I opened my life up to the public. I got social anxiety because now it's like people are coming on to me, people are approaching me. I feel like sometimes even though you try to be as authentic as you can be, you feel like people have certain standards and
expectations
for who you should be and how you should be. And when you're somebody who, like yourself, has very bubbly content and is very out there and you're loud and you're people's person. Yes, when they come to you, they're expecting that same thing of like, crack a joke. Crack a joke, make me laugh.
Oh, look at you.
No, exactly. So it's that thing of like having to constantly remind yourself that, like I need to stay who I am. And for me, it helped me a lot having friends who have known me before anything. So they knew me before I made my personality a selling point. They knew that, no man, this is your personality.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
You actually just accentuate.
You just know how to accentuate. Yeah, exactly. So it's just a thing of like sometimes having to have people around you that remind you that you're doing too much. Do you feel that you have a support system that has also made this journey for you very, comfortable, easy, I guess, relatively?
Yeah, I do. I made sure that so because I played football for a long time, football needs a lot of support, especially mentally. People don't recognize that, but a lot of football players need reassurance a lot. They need, because that career field is so fickle, you're so replaceable.
It's so competitive.
It's so incredibly competitive. So there's a lot of, you find the need for support there. I found it there. And I didn't have enough there.
Okay.
And then so when I started and I got into this new field, and I saw that, okay, no, people are actually enjoying me. People are gathering towards me and people are now putting me on a pedestal. I realized I need to have people around me that remind me that pedestal is not my life.
It's not your life,
That pedestal
is nice.
And they can take it away now.
So much
under your feet, no way, so
So
I've made it a point to keep people who have always remained consistent around me and throughout my fluctuations, because then you must accept the fluctuations when they go positive, and you must accept that those fluctuations when they go
negative. Yeah, that's true.
So I think I do. The biggest part of that support system is my mom's. I'm my mama's baby. The whole time, that's one person without fail. She wants to talk to me about everything. You know, all these trending topics. She wants to hear my take, and I must hear hers.
Okay.
You know, so there's pillars. I definitely have pillars. Hopefully, they will never move.
And then when it comes to, I mean, life is about making new experiences, making new memories, making new friends. And now being in this industry, where you're in the public eye, making new friends is a little bit of it's a little bit of a tough one.
When friends are dark,
the days are few.
The days are few.
And when the days are dark, the friends are even fewer.
Oh.
And you understand?
Oh.
So how has that been for you? I mean, personally for me, I know that I wouldn't say no new friends because I'm not Drake or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, I'm very, not reluctant. My spirit is just very overprotective.
Yes.
I'm very overprotective about my space, about the people in my space. And so finding a balance between, okay, uchomiaka, and no uchomiaka because of, and no, actually we're just friends for convenience, and uchomiaka komonaping has been very
touch and go.
It's a touch and go. Sometimes you get it right, sometimes you don't.
I feel like it's very easy not to get it right. It's very easy to get it wrong.
Yes.
And I feel like it's also very easy to get it right.
Really?
The fact that you realize the distinguishment, it's done already. It's done already.
Okay,
you should
true.
know, you know, because your friends, you don't second guess their role in your life. You don't second guess what a person would do for you. When you call that person when you're going through something, you don't second guess that call. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that you would have to second guess someone's position in your life already says a lot in that sense. It should help you break it down. But I won't lie, I've been blessed with a lot of really dope industry friends.
Okay.
I've been blessed with a lot of people who want to be my friend. You know, who meet you on set, who meet you through collaboration, through a brand and whatever, and they're like, no, dog, I enjoy you who you are. And then I can also say, who I have met is a very genuine person to try something out. You know, so I've been blessed with some very dope people. Man's Not Hot, Robot Boy, Magdalena Dope Boy, Melo and Sleazy. There's just a Fabi Cooper, Chico. Like, there's a lot of people who like have expressed, you know, they enjoyment of me besides my content, besides my characters and personas and things like that. So,
just as mood.
Yeah, as mood too. They call you for help. They call you to hear your real opinions on things. You know, those, you know, people like that. They'll call you to hear, you know, and they trust also your ability on art. They trust your opinion. You know, that's when I see, okay,
yes, because the best thing about being a creative is being surrounded by other creatives. Because is your creativity even being challenged if you're not hearing other people's opinions?
Exactly.
But then the thing is, with also being challenged, you also get challenged by your supporters. And you're a comedian, Barata Young to say, oh, he's losing it, he missed it, he and all that criticism.
Let's be honest about.
Let's be. When are we going to be? And at that time, but
like
boyfriends are gonna
there's a pressure.
They want to remind you. So then, how do you deal with the criticism that comes? Which one do you take to heart and which one don't you? Because, you know, there's a lot of criticism that comes when you're on
criticism. You see, that's the thing. There's criticism everywhere, right?
Yeah.
But my formula is my formula, so much so that criticism doesn't really do anything to it besides add value. I've got a formula. There's a word I like that's called I forgot my word. How can I forget my own word? But basically, I'm not threatened. My formula is not threatened by anything outside of like anything outside of the environment of creativity. So anything that comes into it builds and adds to it. Anti-fragility. That's my word.
Hey,
so every time,
please, son of a ran.
So like every time someone comes with negative criticism, it goes to how the next video is going to be better and closing that up. But also there's a distinguishment of criticism and how people feel.
Yeah, just play.
Sometimes in a bad exactly, and they're just hollering at you because they don't like your subject matter or they don't like what your face did at that moment in time. And also as an artist, there needs to be that sense of discernment. Yeah. To say, and then So in that sense, I've got a pool of people. I've got a pool of fellow artists who sometimes I'm not sure about. There's not a lot of the time, but I'm not sure I'll go to them. Other than that, Bring it on.
Keep it coming.
Yeah,
And also I think most times, I don't know, as creatives, as creators, whatever, we think about, you always have to think about what could be said.
Exactly.
You have to think about everything that could be said
before you
even execute.
Exactly.
And then you're like, okay, you know what, fine, let's roll with
so
it.
So hopefully
fine.
you would have already killed a lot of those things. Before you
exactly.
Get onto it. Then when they do come on, also, people must say man.
But what's not?
Twitter is say man.
Hey.
Wait till you
Hey, the bluebirds.
So like, Twitter is also one of those things where I don't take it as constructive. That criticism that comes out of Twitter is not always constructive.
Twitter's always for laughs.
Exactly.
That's the one thing I've realized. It's always for laughs. Today we're laughing at you, tomorrow we're laughing at somebody else.
When it's your day, it's your day.
When it's your day, it's your day, yeah.
You know, and I'm scared though of my day on Twitter because, hey, when
it's heavy.
People started coming down on the TikTokers for a second. You know,
really?
there were times when TikToks were coming out and they were like,
it's not make sure.
And these are people I consider really dope TikTokers, like people who, like I don't like comparing myself to people.
Yeah.
I'm on my own planet.
Yeah.
But these are people who I consider our peers, you know.
Yeah.
And they will already said, hey guys, it's time to be honest about my mind. So they scare me in that sense, but man, when you know who you are and when you know the platform that they gave you is based on you being you and not you being anything else, then you literally just have to dive into yourself a little bit deeper. Because those people don't believe in catching up on trends.
Really?
No.
Okay, let me hear it.
I believe in staying present. Like I said, when you dive deeper into being yourself, it's never about what is happening on the outside. It's about how you feel about what's happening on the outside. So it's just you translating and expressing the changes around you. So if you meditate on a new trend long enough, like for example, right, TikTok has been moving very trendy.
Very fast also.
When I got into TikTok, American TikTok was number one TikTok in the world. Now, they say TikTok is actually number one TikTok in the world.
Really?
Like, people won't say that nowadays. The fact that we tell people what music to listen to.
Oh yeah.
We tell people what's funny. We are one of the only like countries that makes fun of like our government and our socio-economic standing on an ongoing basis again and again and again and again and again. In America, that is saved for the people who have that platform with Trevor Noah, the people who have the biggest platform.
Oh yes, I hear you.
Here, it's for the people.
Whoever, no matter what app, no matter who you are, yeah.
So because of that, when I entered, I saw that hole. And that's the hole I dove into, and that's why I can, now I can talk about any, current affairs topic or whatever in my way. Now TikTok has done this thing where Amapiano is leading everything. Yeah. If you have a piano track, just because you used it in something that has nothing to do with it, your views will go up.
Yeah, that's true. No, it is true.
So now you have to it's not about you saying, okay, sharp, let me catch up to piano or let me catch up to what the kids are doing because my 2000 are running wild with us. Yeah. Every dance coming up. So it's not about now you must do that thing. Yeah. It's about how you feel about it and how it affects you that now becomes your expression and your art in that sense. So I don't believe in catching up. I believe in expressing and allowing. You allow that thing, you meditate on it, you sit and you let it flow through you. And then whatever comes out is then your next expression. As an artist, everything comes from within and we tend to forget that.
Yeah, that's true.
Because trends move so quickly.
And also from your outward experiences as well. You have to observe at all times.
And we also see how things run out. Things don't have a lifespan. Yeah. People don't have a lifespan.
That's true.
People's opinions don't have a lifespan. Your brilliant ideas don't even have a lifespan in that sense anymore. So that also makes you scared and you feel like you need to jump on these trends. I need to. Let me talk about this while it's happening right now. But I definitely don't believe in catching up like that. Like, just let it flow. But
then on that topic of lifespans, right? Yeah. TikTok has sort of done this thing for the lifespan of music. Yeah. That's very If it's old music, you're in the good because that just means your music is getting re-downloaded again.
Yeah, timeless.
But then, especially Amapiano, the production of Amapiano music and Amapiano songs and Amapiano trends is so rapid that I got to a point where I said, I actually don't know what the latest song is. I don't know
And
what
you
the
don't
latest.
care.
I don't care.
I don't wanna
I don't know what
care.
the last dance is.
Keep
I had
it.
my cousins being like, you don't know this one, and I said,
Keep
I don't.
it.
I give
Akinata.
my tab. And I'm young. That's the thing. It's not even like I'm like old.
It makes you feel like about
It makes me feel like it's so fair. You know what I'm saying? But now, like, it's a thing of how then do you, as a creative, find that balance of keeping that lifespan as a musician or whatever you might be, keeping that lifespan of your music, and still trying to stick to the trends, guys, because TikTok is killing.
Choose your path, guys.
Yo.
Choose your path. You know, a lot of piano, you know when it's trending.
Yeah.
Gong, 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 gong. Swing, swing, swing.
As long as I can do
swing.
this.
I'm telling you, and you know that.
Yeah.
So you'll know when you're making something that is for the people, and you know when you're making something that's for yourself. A lot of the time, the things that are timeless are the ones that are for you.
Yeah.
Because you are timeless.
Yeah.
You, as your spirit, as your perspective, and as your form of expression, you aim to be timeless. So that's a lot, and I'll keep going back to this thing. When you are yourself, you are timeless. Because all you have to do is express what's going on around you. Not what is around you can never dictate you.
Yeah. But it's not easy, hey? Like, it's not easy. It's very, actually, if anything, the biggest challenge that I've always had is trying to remain motivated in my passion with everything that's happening around me. Because, like, there's so much that happens around you. You see so many opportunities where you're just like, okay, we all know that I really put my back into it.
And you know what's the trick? When you're successful at it.
Yeah, but then
Get successful at it, and then it's like the inspiration / passion is like now teetering. But it's like, okay,
Yes.
Shab, what's next now?
yes, because also the thing is, once you put yourself on the public platform, people become entitled
Exactly.
to certain parts of your life, and you can't be like, how dare you guys become
And
entitled?
then they get used to you also.
Yes, but
they
what
think they
guy-
know what you're gonna say next. They think they know how you're gonna address the next situation. Oh, she's got another show coming out. Why? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So, it's tough, but everything is tough. Everything that's really worth it is tough. Like, you know, as a human being, that when it's worth it, I will stick.
I will continue
I
doing
will
what
chill
I'm
here.
doing.
Yeah. And if you don't, then you need to mature up. There's literally a lot of growing up that you need to do. Like, you need to recognize that in yourself, because the money is not slowing down for you.
The nice thing though that I always say about the internet, right, is that with the internet, it's either you can get bigger or stay stagnant.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that I really appreciate about my job,
Yeah.
is that it's either I can just get better or stay
Or stay
stagnant.
down.
Going down.
It doesn't really happen.
And you know, I'm not really for the whole thing that says no publicity is bad publicity, but I get it.
Yeah.
Because even when you get bad publicity, people go and they search you and they're like, what is this man?
Maybe
Oh,
bad
yeah, thank you, this
publicity is a lack of publicity.
Yeah.
That's the only.
The
bad
lack of
publicity.
publicity is
bad.
very
Yeah,
bad.
it's bad.
But also, it's just about, I think it's just very much about finding a way to make the most out of every opportunity without milking it too much.
Exactly. I'm just about to work. I don't even need my work. My work brought me here. All I can do is get better now.
But on top of your work, on a level paylo, man, you know? O Primo 19 of Antwizi,
But
Wabanyana, what the babies.
Wabo man?
What the babies,
Stop
Wabanyana,
wow.
Wabo.
This gender.
Bo sweetie.
Oh,
Bo
man.
jaja.
Babona.
Obarata
Guys.
toch.
Guys.
Obarata hooray. Obarata
Kerata mang.
hip hip.
Urata mang. Uskam pabatu.
Basadi banyana. Banya. Inkile ba heard.
Please.
Inkile ba heard.
We're having constructive conversations here.
How no Basadi have a
The
constructive.
distraction.
Basadi have a constructive. And the distraction
The
is
distraction.
nice.
Let me tell you. So now, I prioritize my work so much. I prioritize my work so much.
We all
man.
say that.
I'm always willing to give up anything personal to go work. I'm at that point now. I'll say no. I would rather say no to something personal.
Okay, no, but that's I don't know. I'm saying for real. Saying.
I would actually say, hey, Bafetu Lobloma. Okay, sharp, I'm not Lobloma. I'm gonna make something real quick. I have an idea. Let me just go make that real.
Okay, but now with this era that you stepped into, where you're prioritizing your work and you're very booked, you're very busy, guys. Very busy, you know.
Hey, Akitsura, how did I make
How
it?
did you manage?
How long do we have?
Out.
Director, how long? How long are we on? Okay, sharp.
But like with this era that you're in, where you're so booked and you're so busy and everything is happening for you so well, there's also a part of you that is still humane.
Yes.
you know, there's still a part of you that is still humane, likes a little bit of a cuddler,
Something.
a little bit of it,
Yeah,
just a little bit of a baby hair. Ayo, Abore, you're so annoying. But it is
you're annoying, I know it very well.
Hey.
Yeah, come right out of your...
Hey, dear God, PG. 13. Thank you. Let's check it. Yeah, understand. No, but honestly, for me, I've always just felt like dating when you're in the public eye. How was that for you, my brother?
Yo,
how was that for you, sir?
It's been an up and down, man. It's been a gripe on different levels.
Okay.
The first level has been protecting the person you're dating. Because once the public knows who you're dating, you know, you open up another door. Scrutiny. Now people decide if your hand is hot or not, if she deserves you or not.
But your hands into her brother, you know
what I'm saying? So that's one thing I've had to gripe with, protecting the other person. The other thing is now protecting myself, because I have ways of doing things and I have ways of approaching relationships and things like that. I'm a very sociable person.
Hey!
I'm a friendly guy.
I'm sure.
You know, and I'm very friendly to Sister Zana.
I'm friendly.
This is Zana. You know, and it's not by mistake. Like, most of my viewership is women. I view 65% of my viewership is women.
Hot boy. Fine boy, no pimple.
Wait.
No pimple, it's just so simple. Wow.
Oh, so knowing that I am enjoyed a little bit more by women and that I can relate a little bit more to women, it's made my relationship with women that much better. Like I speak better with women. Women find it easier to approach me.
Oh, sure. What would you say?
I'm sure.
Oh no, something.
Okay, shout. So I've just learned that when women kind of like get that comfortable with you, I don't cut it. You know, I don't put that big barrier. Say, hey, too much. So sometimes they'll lock eyes with me. And for me, it's to perpetuate that interaction. You know, I believe in the fact that when someone leaves someone they enjoy, or someone, if you guys are going to put me on a pedestal and say, hey, Primo, this funny guy, we love you, they like using love. We love you.
And then thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You decided I love you too. Everybody, you love me
too.
You love me too.
Exactly.
So there's just a way, but now women get hectic, man. Women get hectic.
Okay, can I just ask, what's the most hectic interaction you've had?
I've been
that
groped.
I'm having it all in the name of the fact that I'm Primo. Really?
I've been groped by women. I've been sexually harassed by women. Way more than once. It's not even like it's happened so much to me that I almost felt like I need to adjust myself. You know? You talking to someone and they're so fascinated by what you're saying. Can't they know? This person has already undressed you, but when you're talking, you feel like they are so attentive. And then I hug them, hey, nice to see you. What was that?
I'm not laughing.
What was that?
I'm just laughing at that. No, okay.
You know, what was that type of thing? It's happened more than once. You know, and there was one time where it happened and she's like, yo, I knew it.
Hey! I knew it. My sister.
When you're busy addressing us with your...
That's crazy.
So it's tricky, but I'm learning. I'm learning that a lot. I'm learning to cater to my audience in a way that I feel like my boundaries are not compromised, because it's made problems in my relationship before. I won't lie to you, in my previous relationship.
It's gonna be tough now. It's gonna be tougher. Because you are a hot boy. Always been a hot boy.
And hopefully I'm only getting hot.
Oh, nana.
That's the aim. That's the aim. Not to sweat, but to make them sweat.
Hey! Yeah. Keep it PG. No, man, but you've done so well. I think your come up has been very, very amazing. The work that you put in, the work ethic, your creativity, also just having you around as a person. Like, how refreshing. You're a very nice person to be around. And I'm very grateful that you came here to sit with me on the couch. Thank you for the favor. You know
when you meet a fan
But honestly, nah, thank you.
No worries. No, thank you so much for having me. I didn't know a lot of your work before we met. Then we met and I was like, yeah, it's a link tonight. I'm so okay, mom. So the fact that you recognized me like, in that, it's a pleasure as well. I'm honored to be here. Thank you so much for your platform,
Nice, but I just want to ask you, do you have anything that you would like to say to anybody who's watching this and is, I don't know, inspired by you or just has any like feelings towards, you know, taking on the courageous decisions that you took on and just making decisions for their lives that are very personal?
Trust yourself. Love yourself, trust yourself, know yourself, and move within yourself. It's all about you.
Nice and so nice, short, simple and sweet. We love it. Thank you again, once again, Offensive, for being here. It is a pleasure to have you. Primo, sorry. Oh, is it? Oh, don't call me that.
It's for you. It's only for you.
Okay.
Primo.
No, man, but it was a pleasure to have you. And to you guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Once again, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this episode, okay? Please do let us know down in the comment section what you guys thought. Let us know if you guys related to anything that we said. Let us know if Offensa is #cancelled or maybe not. But don't go too hard. Okay? But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really do hope that you guys enjoyed this episode. Do not forget to subscribe. Please do check him out on all socials. If you haven't seen him, Google him, baby.
Imagine.
But make sure that you guys check him out on all socials, alright? And last but definitely not the least, subscribe to my channel for more craziness. Bye guys.